Hey everybody, it's me, Cole, bringing you another Dawn of War 2 Retribution commentary VOD, whatever you're gonna call it. At some point, I'll have to make up my mind on what I want to call it. Anyway, today I'm bringing you a 3v3 just for fun, because you know me, I like massive battles. So in the beginning, I'll introduce the players, and then I'm gonna get rid of this massive sidebar, which will, really slows things down, I have to say. So, on the red team, we have Mr. Rikus Russia, Overator, Mr. Pain VV. On the left side, we have Ilkar as the Warlock, and Kurth Tech Marine HQ007 as Chaos Lord. And I'm sorry, for Rikus Russia, we have the Commando Nob and 2 Tech Marines for the red team. So now we can get rid of that massive overlay. And here you see, beginning of positioning, and we're going to see a little bit of a spread out in the beginning with this Tech Marine coming down here, early capping this power node. Standard battle happening in the battle here, probably the first one. The Tech Marine's going to be able to do some good amount of damage, seeing it is in heavy cover. And I'm not too sure if he's going to use the Kraken bullets, focusing down the scouts. By the look of it, seeing they're the weakest units on the field, probably a good decision. And here we go. That Tech Marine's going to be standing out there in the open, going to start meleeing it down a little bit, with these scouts coming in the background, going to do a little more firing support. It looks like the little first battle of the match. And here we go at the top. Ooh, we have some nice orcs and space marines backing up the Chaos Lord, using his ability to push back and regain health at the same time. Nice little taking position in that bunker. Obviously there's no grenades out this early in the game, so it's a good and safe place to hide for the moment. Gonna pull back his units for the moment and get them in his own building. Nope, gonna pull them back again. Coming out of that building, the Tech Marine here gonna have to get behind some cover. And here we go. See, I am missing this overlay because it gives me all what's happening. I'll try and live with it for a little bit longer. Commando Nob going in the building, doesn't want to take any more damage, and preventing the other units from getting in there. Again, be able to hold off and do a lot of damage unless he's completely focus fired at one point, which may not be a bad idea at this point. We do have some Howling Banshees in the background, but they're not moving in at all, which is very surprising. I would have thought they would have moved in at least once. It looks like they have been upgraded with the aspect of the Banshee already. And here we go, some movement speed going up there. Oh, Chaos Lord has been upgraded with the Flamer, making that building a very unsafe place to be. On the right and the bottom, looks like we do see the White Space Marine player of Kurth taking that central node, not being able to secure the upper power node, most likely, but definitely going to be winning that first battle. On the top here, we're coming in. These orcs moving in. Oh, grenade might finish off that Commando Nob. Oh, just escapes with a 37 HP. 2 shooter boys coming in here, but with these heretics in there, ooh, they may just get focused down too quickly. Yes, they do. Slugger boys moving in for as well, and the Banshees doing a quick, speedy retreat from all of the field. And we do see some ASMs coming out from Mr. Pain VV. And here we go. Nice little engagement. Ooh, that Tech Marine's not going to be favorable. Remember, once the Tech Marine has been upgraded, and he does actually have the Artificer Armors, which is an incredible upgraded Tech Level 1, being suppressed here with that heavy weapon squad. I'm not sure how they're firing upwards through a wall. Yeah, that's an interesting one, I have to say. Gonna force a retreat of all 3 units, though. But it doesn't even matter, because the top corner here, doing some early gem bashing. Remember, the earlier you do this gem bashing, the more devastating it is to someone, because they haven't gotten their power rolling. It's just used up all their money, and there's nothing you can do about it. This is always a great place to gen harass for either team on the far left and right hand side. Very secure area, but if you can get in there early enough, wandering down here, it can be devastating. And here we go. Nope, the heavy weapons team being set up in that building. The ASM's not being able to do a darn thing about it because no one has grenades yet. Well, these scouts being upgraded, not yet. The tactical marines could get flamers, but it's going to be difficult moving in there. And these scouts are going to have to get out of there because there's just too much suppression fire going on. Banshees moving in here, hopefully going to finish off the squad for the blue side, getting 2 unit kills. Oh, the squad does go down. First grenade comes out on those Banshees. Ooh, stunning grenade only actually hits 1, but affects the entire squad. And here we go. These scouts have been upgraded with shotguns, so the Banshees will not be as effective. And we do have 2 Chaos Space Marines with their initial upgrade. And we could see a bit of Zinch spam, which is oh so effective and oh so irritating at the early to mid stages of the game. Especially if you're playing Space Marines and there's 2 Space Marines on the red side. And here we go. Oh, these Rangers gonna do a couple of kills, moving in here. Nice. Those Rangers are gonna do a lot of damage if they stick around. Heavy weapons team gonna be forced to get out of there pretty quickly, and looks like they're set up in the wrong direction as well. Scouts getting out of there have not been upgraded with sight, so they're not revealing those Rangers. ASMs and scouts recapping some of the points here, and just not being able to really move past this point with these suppression team in the background here. The early stages, it's very difficult to break it. In the center here, forcing these North Marines to get back a little bit. They're a little bit too exposed. With two CSMs there, they're going to start doing a lot of damage. In fact, yes, the squad has been forced to retreat. And here we go. We do have Rangers coming in here. Gonna probably may actually finish off this Chaos Lord if he's lucky enough. Tries to get in some melee combat hits. Oh, yeah, has 32 health, 18-6 high. Yes, and he does go down. Nice. Nice little turnaround there, forcing the melee combat. And here we go. The top, this little ball of blue, though, or yes, ball of blue, we shall call it, is just going to be able to walk all over this area. Shooter boys coming in from the background. Oh, Rangers now getting into melee combat, which you never want to have happen because they are oh so weak to it. And in fact, if he's smart, he's going to do a little run by and use melee. He does not. Ooh, a little hitting part from the Warlock there, using is one of his abilities. Ooh, I'm trying to not go so quickly. I do apologize. A nice little sip of coffee right there. Early hero gonna be rezzed. Nice. Yes, he will get it. There's no problem with that. If the Commando Knob would have had a grenade, that would have been much better, though. And it looks like the blue team is coming out to an early lead here. That Devastator squad still being oh so irritating to the blue team, to the red team right about now. These ASMs are quickly gonna be able to clean up these. Oh no, they get hide in the bunker, completely canceling out the CSMs. Sorry, the ASMs. Ugh, my head is just spinning at the moment. But we do see a whole squad moving in here, and we do see most of the players going tech level 2, except for Mr. Wrecker's Russia. And here we go. It's 411 versus 408, so the scores are fairly even still. And we're gonna see a massive push here with the top side. And there's only one Guardian squad, one Banshee squad, and one hero. Rangers coming up from the back. I would imagine the Commando Nom's going to try and get a quick grenade in. He's going to hide in that building. Yes, may not be a bad idea. Going to force a retreat. Not force a retreat, but going to have to move backwards a little bit. A grenade on the building. Oh, perfect grenade. Throwing it just outside the building. A perfect position for it. Getting back in the building, knowing the grenade has been used. Nice little move there. And a mass retreat has been called. So the red team is moving up forward in this northern position, but they would still need to recap both points. And these CSMs are going to be in very big trouble. I would have imagined a raw ability would be oh so useful right about now. Chaos Lord in the background, backing them up, not doing anything, but still having the ability. It looks like he wants to upgrade to the Armor of the Inferno as soon as he gets to tech level 2. And here we go. The shooter's been upgraded with a knob, giving them sight. And yes, mass retreat has been called, and Tech Marine has been upgraded with the plasma gun, which is very effective against heavy armor. And there we go. Top right here, we do see the Commando Knob just kind of moving around, but to be honest, I have to say the blue team has been doing a grand job of just kind of controlling the area. Oh, that's a beautiful grenade. Absolutely beautiful grenade right there. I'm just recapping this point right here all the time. They've decapped several times, which is really giving them a 30-point lead, which will really add up near the end game. Grenade there going off, scouts being forced back. These ASMs are gonna have to be called back, especially now that there's a commander inside of that squad, definitely getting a massive burst or a massive up to the melee combat of any Space Marine squad. We do have a Devastator squad out here, so they will not be able to move in that quickly, although he may be able to get in there, throw a quick grenade and get out. It's going to be a large sacrifice. Oh, and we do have a Plasma Dev squad all the way in the back here, going to be some great support. That top position is fairly secure. Still love to see them try and get down here. Yes, the red are working on this, but they really need to work on this bottom here. The central node is not doing that much, to be honest. So appropriate choice of targets. Oh, if the squads only had sight. And here we go. Ooh, maybe we'll do a quick shotgun blast. No, not doing it. Oh, we have some sluggers coming in. They're going to do massive amounts of damage to those rangers. Getting 1 unit down, 2 units, no, only 1 unit down. But with these Zinch Marines, they're going to be facing some horrible, horrible damage. Scouts have finally been upgraded to get the grenade and the scout leader, so they have thing, and a nice Inferno Blast covering that entire area. Gonna do some good amount of damage. And the Zinch Marines, oh, Chaos Lord may go down again. Yes, he does go down again just after he levels. And that's a nice little combo. We do see the ASMs doing a good bit of job here. Fortunately retreat. We do see a Librarian coming for killing off, which can be extremely powerful in combination with any number of units, especially Plasma Devs. Remember, having a Veil of Time on any unit means no setup time. Retreat has been already called. And here we go. Commando Knob may not be in the best position. He may throw a grenade and get out of there, or he just may get out of there. Yeah, he just gets out of there. I may have been a little bit too late, I feel, because he will go down, I would imagine. 15 HP, that Warlock is just behind him, using the sprint ability to catch up and getting that last hit. Oh no, just getting out of there with a bare minimum HP. Very, very lucky. Scouts coming in here and capping this. We do see Space Marines being upgraded with a leader, but they have lost 1 person, and the Devastator is coming back in. ASM's moving down here. That jump ability used inappropriately. Very much inappropriately. Scouts in here. Oh, just able to see it. Just outside the firing range. Gonna have to get out of this area. Early call of retreat, I'd say, but maybe not. Oh, does get 1 unit down here. That's a really devastating loss, especially for Space Marine player, as each unit is so very, very expensive. Oh, I do apologize. My computer seems to be slowing down. Oh, and a beautiful plasma hit right there. And the Tech Marine out of our goes down to those Banshees. We do see some grenade boys coming out. Stick bombers. And here we go. The Devastator is going to be at the top, being able to hold down that position. Leveling up while dead. Always a good trait. And the grenades coming down. Not going to be able to move from that position. He may actually get 1 of the units from his Ranger squad. Yes, he does by the looks of it. And here we go. Oh, devastating Devastator hit. Plasma Devastator hit. I don't mean that as a pun at all. It was just a very, very good hit. He may get a second one. Oh, all those grenades going down. Nice bit of use there. Here we go. Oh, yes. Calling a retreat. Losing 2 units. Moving in. Another Plasma Devastator hit. Doing more damage on these retreating CSMs. In the bottom here, we do see the Librarian doing some good damage. Oh, ASM's jumping into suppression fire. Never a good idea. Can't use the ability and may just retreat straight away afterwards. I do apologize for my computer slowing down a little bit. Yes, there we go. Librarian using the ability, doing some more damage to those ASMs. We do see Almanor, Mr. Reiches, and Ovidor. In fact, almost all players are going to Tech Level 3 right about now. And it's been an extremely exciting game. Very lot of back and forth, very even. I have to say, I'm very excited. All these players are level 60. I believe Mr. Payne VV was level 59, but to be honest, that's not much of a difference. Shotgun blast being used there to knock back those Banshees. If he would have just timed it a little bit better, he would have done oh so much better against that entire group. And here we go. 1 Space Marine squad just going to take out that gen, and everything else has been just forced to go back. I have to say, these scouts are really paying for themselves. They've been alive for quite some time, getting a couple of shots off, but they will be forced to get out of here pretty quickly as their light armor. Yes, there we go. ASM's going to jump in here. Yes, the ASMs do jump. We're going to do a good amount of damage. If he Tech Marine activates his plasma ability, yes, which it looks like he has, he is able to shoot much quicker with that plasma gun, which is just incredibly devastating to any heavy armor. And here we go. The plasma devs are out. It looks like they're being sniped 1 at a time. Oh, that's just a pain to lose. We do see the first Dreadnought, Chaos Dreadnought, coming out for 007, and Avatar of War coming out for Ilbrider. Or, sorry, Ilthibor. However you want to call it, I suppose. Chaos Lord moving up with the Iron Ring, and 2 Zinch Marines coming in. They're so very, very powerful against all Space Marines at this point. And here we go, Tech Marine moving in. Doesn't really have too much to do. He does have the weapon damage ability upgrade, but to be honest, against a Devastator squad that's entrenched, it's difficult to unmove them, move them, get them away. At the moment, it looks like he's just relying on scouts to pick him off, which is a slow way of doing it, but it can be extremely effective. Top here, we do see massive power harassment. I imagine all these generators are going to go down. Guardians coming in as well. May set up a shield and a quick grenade. We do have some knobs coming in. They've been upgraded with the knob leader. And there we go. Commando knob doing a shotgun blast to get rid of all those guys. Possibly gonna throw a grenade out here to get rid of all of them. Move them. Who just does not have enough energy. Knob's moving into the forward. There's no suppression here. And there we go, charge, and I'd imagine, a couple of stick bombs going down on all that giant pile. We do have Noise Marines in the background giving some artillery support moving in. These knobs are tough, but are they that tough? Rangers retreat immediately, but with that Noise Marines continuously hitting the backwards, it's going to be difficult. And a grenade going down at the same time. Those knobs are going to be expensive. The knobs will have to get out of there extremely quickly because it's just too expensive to keep them there. Stick Marines then throwing down. Remember, you are invincible for a tiny amount of period when you're leaving a building, so you always want to see if you can time it correctly to avoid any blasts. We do see one tactical Space Marine squad upgraded with plasma launchers, and that Chaos Dreadnought just kind of running by those plasma devs. Interesting choice. And here we go. Retreating though, and grenades, more grenades going down, moving the squad out of the way. Gotta take some hits though. Not that much damage, wasn't directly on top of the squad. In the bottom here we have Banshees versus Scouts moving away. And it's still a very, very close match, 294 to 278, with 2 and 3, all three lead the blue now. I have to say it's going to be really ticking down. And yet again, blue have done such a great job of just taking this point continuously with any type of unit they can. We do see that Dreadnought will have to get out of there. A Lateral Redeemer may not be the most powerful super unit in the game, but definitely able to beat a Dreadnought. And here we go, stick bombs with that Avatar of War coming up from the top. Here we go. Do we see any Terminators coming out in the field? I would imagine at some point we would. And we do see another Land Raider Redeemer coming out for Mr. Payne VV. At the bottom here, you see CSM's, Space Marines, simple, normal Space Marines have taken this power node back, and still 3 points for the blue, and someone should have capped this by now. It's just been too long. Avatar of War coming in, he knows he's unsupported, gonna move back, definitely a good choice. Massive grenade there, trying to get rid of those Howling Banshees, forcing the retreat on the Commando knob. That's just painful. The perfect hit against knobs, right there. And look, I thought there was a texture problem with my computer there for a second. Anyway, moving in, the Antarch has been called down, I imagine. No, that's the Warlock being upgraded with the Witchblade of Kronos, and moving in, and it looks like he will go down. But that Knob squad is so down as well. 3 members remaining. They're being replenished by this Land Raider Redeemer, and that, yet again, perfect use of that ability, doing huge amounts of damage. He is slowly going down though, so he will have to move backwards a little bit. Chaos Lord up here going to get some stick bombers, and they throw a grenade. Yes, they throw a grenade in the perfect position, hitting their own troops. And that's a nice little throw there. Only one stick bomber remaining, being chased down by an Avatar of War. That's got to be a painful picture for anyone. Antarch coming down, all those troops that are going to be forced to retreat. This has been set up as a forward retreat point, so they could quickly go there. And using that ability again, going to get all those units. After that Avatar has done 3 perfect hits with that ability. It's actually quite incredible. We do see 2 Chaos Dreadnoughts coming out, and we finally have Terminator Squad coming up here, being upgraded with the Veil of Time ability from the Librarian. And it's coming up here with 2 Land Raider Redeemers on the field. It's going to be difficult to do anything, but to be honest, these Terminators upgraded with the Assault Cannon, they're going to be doing a massive amount of damage. And Terminators, as always, are hugely damaging. Both of these Chrome Dreadnoughts are going down very, very slowly, and looks like they're actually hitting each other because the Berserk ability was activated, and that's what happens when you have 2 both using Berserk. A grenade has been used on the weaker one, which is probably a bad idea. As the Berserk did wear off, he may lose one. It only has 23 HP left. Looks like it will go down eventually, though. We do have CSM, so it's 1 control point even, so no one's winning at the moment. We're going to try and get that Dreadnought down using the Berserk ability again with 13 HP. It's just not going down very quickly. He needs to do something. That Land Raider Redeemer, 1 hit from virtually any cannon will destroy it. Yes, it does go down. Land Raider Redeemer on top, doing a good amount of damage to this Chaos Dreadnought. We do have some Terminators coming out from over as well. They're going to be able to put some resistance back against that Chaos Dreadnought, but those Chaos Dreadnoughts are just so devastatingly powerful. Remember, they cannot Terminators cannot retreat. They're just too big. That Chaos Dreadnought is... those Terminators need to move quickly. He's going to lose the entire squad if he's not careful. Get inside the... he's trying to get inside the Land Raider Redeemer. I believe he does. Yes, he does. And just barely. Both two Land Redeemers working on that Chaos Dreadnought. It will go down. Massive pickup for the red team, but I'm not sure it matters at this point. They've come far. They've really taken a large hit. Another Chaos Dreadnought coming out. Wow. No, sorry, that is a Venerable Dreadnought. I do apologize. With two Land Redeemers now coming out, it's good. The red team has got a nice advantage, but they're going to have to still come back from a lot of damage, because they need to capture their own points, and they really need to cap that top point and keep it there. Oh, yet again, that Avatar of War using his ability perfectly, doing a good amount of damage on a Venerable Dreadnought. Without any backup though, that Venerable Dreadnought will have to be pulled back, I would imagine, fairly quickly. He's moving out too far forward. Oh, nice little stick bombs on the retreat path. No, not going to take any of that. And all these ASMs are going to be pulling back as well. We do have 2 red and 1 blue, 4 victory points now, as the red team is starting to make a comeback. More Plasma Devs coming out for Pain VV, and we do have some Plague Marines coming out for 007. And this is a nice little unit composition here. Definitely haven't seen the ability of the Land Redeemer, the forward explosion area. Just no massing units. We do have some Termies on speed moving down here. Gotta decap this point. Yet again, the blue team is doing such a good job of just quickly capping that point all the time. Remember, this is meant to be the secure point, and it's right outside their bases, and the red have just continuously let it go. Remember, Terminators are incredibly difficult to deal with at any point in time, so it's a definitely good choice sending them first, and 2 CSMs in the background backing them up is going to be devastating. We finally do see these Land Raiders kind of doing a jig in the center, not really willing to move, which is just bad. We still don't have a giant Wartrog coming out for Rikos. Has not had any super units yet. I don't blame him, but these Terminators will go down if he does not pull them back immediately. There we go. There's a nice little teleport action, bringing 1 Land Redeemer to take rid of some of these Space Marines. But to be honest, there's not much he can do. He may try and use the forward explosion ability on all these CSMs, which would be devastating. The Terminators coming in from the side, the Land Redeemer. We do need to see these knobs moving in here. Ooh, those Terminators getting in there, doing some back hits. These Sluggers don't stand a chance against Terminators. Terminators have been marked to take extra damage. Do get out of there very quickly. This point needs to be taken back immediately. We do have the Tech Marine doing that, and all those CSMs moving back to the power of those knobs, although the knobs squad has been severely damaged and will have to get out of there pretty quickly. Those Plague Marines, remember, when they die, they use an aura to heal all their surrounding units, and these Noise Marines are in just the perfect position. Oh no, he's going to lose that knob squad in that hit, and that's just a bad position to be in. Oh, these Land Raider teams are really paying for themselves. We do finally see one coming out for Kung Ho, or however you would say that. I do apologize. And the Venerable Dreadnought is fully exposed, just too far forward. He needs to be pulled back, and he knows it. He may just be too late. He may try and use a global ability. Oh no, he uses the sprint ability to get away. Nice little move there. We'll have to move again, but those Plague Marines gonna try and hunt it down, being slowed down by the Las Cannon. There's not much he can do. Remember, Dreadnoughts are incredibly powerful when supported, but very lackluster when they're out by themselves. And it will go down. He'll have its shield. He should have turned it around already. And yep, there goes the shield, and it's gonna be going down any second now. Do you see some scouts coming out from cover? Most likely going to be used for the repairability on those Land Raider Redeemers. Some rocks coming down on the Land Raider. Oh, that's a beautiful hit. Not actually doing that much damage. This would have been a much more preferable target. All those units did actually move, so probably a good use of there. More Veil of Time on those Terminators. I would say Terminators plus Veil of Time plus a Apothecary is a devastating combination at any game. And at this point, the blue team just seems to have more stuff on the field. And yes, scouts coming out and repairing that Land Raider Redeemer. We do see some funky physics with it bobbing up and down a bit. And yeah, not too much action happening right now. We do see this was taken by the red team, and these Devastators, to be honest, just being completely useless. And here we go. Chaos Lord. 2 Plague Marine squads coming in to take care of these Land Raider Redeemers. In open field, they're going to be doing pretty good. Trying to get those Flamer Cannons. Going to use the explosive ability to knock everything back, and also do some damage. Nice. The reason that's so effective against Plague Marines is because it damages all of them, not just one unit. Perfect use of the Chaos ability up here, going to catch a lot of it, and so many units go down. Terminator is going wailing in on that Land Raider Demon. He's going to use the explosive ability on this Land Raider Demon, hopefully knock back those Terminators if he can. He may not even be aware of it. Oh, both of those Land Raiders may go down, and that would be a nail in the coffin for the red team. Oh no, we do have the Terminators coming in, going to engage in melee combat, forcing them to get out of there. Oh, that looks like one Land Raider, if not both, are still going to go down. It may just be too little too late, to be honest. Oh, yes, and those Plague Marines are not being forced. Needs to use a global repair ability right now from overall. Would have been so perfectly used. Actually, both squads have gotten global repair abilities. And wow, both Land Raiders are still alive. Just, that's incredible. Oh no, some Bloodletters coming out, gonna finish this Land Raider off. Nice little use of the Bloodletters there, summoning them in. And that, the other Land Raider on the left hand side, still just doing some backup support. Oh, and here we go, what do we have down here? Oh, we have a Fire Prism tank, gonna do a good amount of damage, and that Land Raider Demon will go down if he just kind of starts shooting at it. I guess the Eldar is not too focused on it right now. Oh, but he does get down the Tech Marine. And that Land Raider is being repaired, but not going to do too much at the moment. It looks like we do have the Commando Knob being upgraded with a shotgun, and switching back, sorry, upgrading with, has the Rocket Launcher being re-equipping the shotgun. And that Terminator Space Marine does go down. Ooh, using the fire ability on all those Space Marines. And yes, they're going to be pulling back immediately. Terminator is moving in, and I don't see how that Land Raider is going to survive. Quick teleport in there. Noise Marine's hitting it, and there we go, it goes down. I've said it before, and there we go. We do have more Terminators on the field now, but to be honest, the blue team just has more stuff. A lot more stuff, and all of it being effective stuff. None of it just, you know, tier 1 units that aren't that effective. I would have liked to see some Plasma Devs up here when they had that entire deployment, but you can never wish for everything. And Venerable Dreadnought also being called down for Clash, and to be honest, I think this is the nail in the coffin. It is 204 to 39 at this point. And I do love these massive battles. It's just so much fun. Oh, and the Terminator squad does go down for Uvator. I can't say it properly. Venerable Dreadnought getting in there, but it's just too much. And Noise Marine's gonna do some damage. Terminator's coming in to back it up. And yeah, I would be surprised if it gets away with it live. It may use its sprint ability if it hasn't already. But it's just not enough stuff at the moment for the red team. The blue team just has so much on the field that they can just move around, and they're given more options. Nice little ability of the flame ability, and it actually does a complete Terminator squad wipe. That is actually fairly impressive, and that's just going to put a gloom on whenever you're playing. Eldritch Storm being used in the center, getting rid of these Space Marines. And it looks like, yes, it is the end of the game. Well done to the red side, to Mr. Rikus. Sorry, to the blue team, I do apologize. HQ007, Kuroth, and Ilraidporor. I can't say that name. Yeah, if you're going to be on the internet, choose a simple name to say, please. It makes it so much simpler. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.